All right, fellas, I'm going to go over the drills for tomorrow night's practice. Knowing now that we have the first 45 minutes half ice, got some station-based stuff, and we're going to continue to work on constant movement of our feet, passing. And it was one of the things I noticed in our 7 passing drill was we were having a difficult time putting the puck on our teammate's stick, which obviously slows our plays down when we're fumbling. So we're going to work on all that. Once again, to start off the practice, I'm going to get you guys out there, and we're going to do a small game. It's a tight space game, and now that we've incorporated checking as bantams, I'd like to see us use our shoulders and our hips more to pin our opponent on the boards and pry that puck loose and then go the other way with it. So basically what we're looking at is we're going to move the goals down here. It's going to be 2-on-2 below the goal line. I'm going to back up everybody else. We'll stay up here at the top of the crease, and you guys will battle it out 2v2. There's a lot of boards play. Obviously, we want to make sure that we're supporting our partners. Again, learning to use our hips and our feet to pull the puck away from the boards, kick it up to ourselves. One thing that should not be happening is our stick blades in this tight of an area. Our stick blades should not be coming off the ice where we're checking with our hands, our cross-checking. Let's learn to just use our hips and our shoulders and our feet to push our opponents against the boards. That way. It'll be quick if the puck goes out off a shot or the goalies make a save. You're going to see me right here. I'll be throwing a new puck in. I'm going to keep the play moving nonstop, push you guys for 30, 40 seconds, and then the next 2 guys will come in, next 2 guys will come in, and you guys will fall right back out in line here. Goalies, you guys are going to have very little time for reactions. They're about 10 feet away for pretty much the whole game, depending on where they're shooting from. So you guys are going to need a lot of quick shots as well. If you guys cover it, I'll throw in a new puck just to keep it moving. All right? Then we're going to break up into some stations. We have 3 coaches out on the ice tomorrow. Mr. Barrett's going to be helping us along with Coach Fred and I. This is just discussing the passing station, but here, we're going to have a station here, we're going to have a station here, we're going to have a station in the neutral zone as well. Ignore these down here. So basically, the passing station you guys are going to do is called pepper passing. So you're going to put a player out here, and you guys are going to pass the puck back and forth on the line. Once it gets back to here, this guy's going to move up to the top. He's going to come back down in the line, and then the play is going to continue just like that. I'm not interested necessarily in you guys doing one-touch passes if we lose control of the puck. We've got a mixed team coming from all different directions. Let's get everybody on the same page. Let's work on control first versus losing possession of the puck because we're pushing it before we're really ready to. So there'll be a little bit of pepper passing in the passing drill. Then you guys, once you've gone through that 2 or 3 times, you're going to line up around the circle, and you're going to do follow your pass. So if I make a pass to this guy, I'm going to sprint to his direction. He makes a pass to this guy, he's going to sprint to his direction. And an example of that is right here. So this same drill will be occurring right here in this spot as well. You guys will have about 5 minutes at that station. Another station which will be occurring right here is we're going to do some stop-start stuff. So basically we're going to work on our V-starts, getting up on our toes, taking 3 quick steps, and accelerating up to the blue line as quick as we can. Once we work on that, I'm also going to do side starts where we're standing at a side position, our shoulders facing up ice, and our side shoulder rather, and we're going to cross over our feet and get quick acceleration that way. And also kind of like a slide start, and I'll show you a little bit of an example of it right here. But basically this is really quick, especially like down below the goal line when you're moving from, I don't know, maybe the defenseman moving to behind the net real quick, having to go back in front. And there's a quick, good example of it occurring right here where this kid is taking a few quick steps. He slides over and he just accelerates again without having to cross his feet. So one thing I want you to notice as he does this, I'll back it up here. When he does this, you'll notice this foot right here, the one he's picking up. So he comes into a stop. This foot resets in below his body, and then he's able to just use his same foot and push off and get a full stride going the other direction. Same thing, he's going to set. That foot comes in, he pushes off on the same foot on the ice, and he's got a quick acceleration going back towards the net that way. So we'll do 3 starting drills right here just to work on our speed. Up here in the neutral zone, we're going to do a figure 8 drill. So basically what you're going to have is you're going to put a player across from you, and there's going to be 2 variations of this, and there's an example of it right here. But basically, you're always going to face your player. The exchange of the puck is going to take place when you're inside the figure 8 drill. And one thing I noticed last week when we were doing the mirror passing is this guy was just throwing the puck to his partner when his partner wasn't even ready or wasn't set up for it. And things like this will become important when we're doing D-to-D passes behind our net. We're setting up on our power play. You've got to make sure your opponent or your teammate is looking for that puck and ready to go for it and set. And obviously, I told you passing's two things, right? This guy looking up and aiming at his target. This guy calling for it and keeping his stick on the ice, which is of a very big importance. So in that section, you saw the passes took place. Any exchange of the puck took place in between the cones right here, and he carried it around backwards. Remember, underhandle, just pull it with you, and then feed it back, and the same thing occurs. There's going to be the second version of it where basically it's a give and go almost as you go in through the cones here. So he's going to give it to you. You're going to put it right back on his stick. Obviously, building off the pepper passing, which you did at the previous station, you guys are going to do quick transitions of the puck that way as well. So that's 3 stations that are going to take place right here. So 1, 2, and 3. So we'll do 5 minutes at each station. It's about 15 minutes to knock out, and then we'll move on to the next part of practice as well. Drill, which is going to incorporate all the starts and stops and transitions that we were going over in our skating down there. And what you see here are 4 different versions of it. So let's just watch down here, and both sides will be doing the same thing, but I'm going to show you what it looks like here. All right. So when the coach blows the whistle, this player is going to skate up full speed, and then using that same slide start that you saw before, he's going to come in on that outside leg and then push off all the way across to the ice to keep going. He's going to come in on that outside left leg now. And then once we get into this area, here's where we're looking at that speed behind the puck or constant movement of our feet. You're going to come up through the neutral zone, taking it nice, high and wide, crossing your feet over, and you're going to continue all the way through until you get back behind the goal here. All right? So we'll run everybody once or twice through on that. Then we're going to go to the second part of the drill, okay? So if you look up here, again, all lines will be doing the same thing. I'm just showing you the 4 different versions right here. So coach is going to blow the whistle. Again, we're going to accelerate to that blue line. You guys are going to do a 2-foot hockey stop. You're going to transition to backwards right here. You're going to do a stop. You're going to transition backwards to the top of the cone here. And once you get around the top of the cone, you're going to see you open up your hips in a mohawk turn. You're going to come all the way around and get back in line. Now, this looks simple, just this little part right here, but I want you to follow along as our progression goes when we talk about carrying the puck inside the zone, taking it wide, getting the opposing team's defenseman to turn, hopefully fall down. So little things like this, the coaches are going to watch to make sure we're sprinting all the way back in line because you've got to move your feet in this area, and you're going to see why in just a second. Okay? The third portion of it is we're going to get you just moving your feet. We're going to add a puck the whole time, right? And you're also going to get a shot on goal when we add the third portion of it. So we're going to put a puck on your stick. Obviously, we're going to skate full speed here. We're going to do a slide start. We're going to skate across with our with the puck again, slide start again. And as we come through here in the neutral zone, I want to see your feet move the whole time. There should be absolutely no gliding. And what we're going to do, though, is we're going to put a cone here on the outside, right? So instead of you guys coming in and just skating straight towards the net, right at that defenseman, we're going to have you skate down, make sure you get that puck a little bit wide, and this is called a seam, right? So we're going to take that defenseman wide, and hopefully using our body, we're going to cut across the seam here and put a puck on the net, okay? And I got an example of what I want you to look for here in USA versus Canada game, and you're going to see the Canadian forward up here has the puck. What I want you to watch is his feet as he comes down on this USA defenseman. They never stop moving the entire time. And so I'm going to let that replay again because I think it's really important to catch what he's doing. And so starting right here, the defenseman's got him pretty good, right? His outside shoulder is to his inside shoulder. We got him to the outside of the dot, so defensively it's looking pretty good. If this forward stopped skating and just stuck his arm out and tried to make it around this guy, he'd never make it. But I want you to watch his feet. His feet never stop crossing. He makes the USA defenseman have to pivot and turn. And the other thing is then he cuts that seam, comes across, and he makes the goalie have to move as well. And you can see he was trying to go 5-hole here as he made that goalie move across. So something to think about, all right? So the coaches, as you're coming down, we're going to make sure there's no coasting. You keep your feet moving. Let's try and make those defensemen fall down. Or in this case, it's just going to be a cone, but maybe the coaches will step out and play some D. And that's what movement we're looking for on this drill right here, okay? And we'll do one more different version of it, which is you guys carrying the puck up full speed, stopping, skating it backwards, stopping, skating it backwards again, and you're going to do that open mohawk to your left, coming down, and cut the seam across one more time, okay? So that's the skating portion of it. I love this next drill because it incorporates so many things, and we can really run it on half of this side of the ice. So we're going to try and run it on both sides. Hopefully we don't have anybody running into each other. We'll adjust if we need to, all right? So I'm just going to explain this side up here. There's going to be some movement, so just take a look. So we're going to have a line of kids here and a line of players here. You guys will have pucks. First player is going to step out, and what you guys are going to do is just give and go passes back and forth as you come through the neutral zone, all right? So, or come up, I'm sorry, out of the zone. So X1 and X2 are just going to pass the puck back and forth, back and forth. Try and get 3 or 4 shots in. Nice, the logo's right in my way there. Try and get 3 to 4 passes in as you're coming up through the out of the zone here. And then what you're going to see, just like last time, guys. Let me refresh this page. What you're going to see is after the bottom X makes 3 or 4 passes, he's then going to do that overspeed or speed behind the puck, and he's going to come up out of the zone here. He's going to move his feet, constant crossing of his feet, and he's always going to face the puck carrier. So when you see this transition, it's going to be the last pass right here. So he's going to make his last pass, and he's going to come up moving his feet as quick as he can, and as he makes this turn going around the dot, he's going to open up, so he's facing the puck carrier. And if you're on your backhand, make sure you keep that stick on the ice and present yourself right so you can get a good pass. And this thing just doesn't want to cooperate with me again. Let's see if we can make it go here. All right, I'm going to let it play through one more time here. So you're going to see the give and go passing. And on that last pass, you're going to see the bottom X is going to come full speed around the top of the circle. Now right here, he's going to transition, so he's facing the puck carrier. Puck carrier is going to give him the puck back as he's crossing over to the blue line. And then once this X, it's freezing up on me, guys. Once this X gets the puck, he's going to skate in, and notice I have the net to the side. He's going to skate in, and we call it, opposite low pad shooting, right? So as he skates in, he's going to put a shot low and hard on the left side. This player, once he's made that pass, is going to come and crash the net as quick as he can and hopefully put in a rebound. If this guy puts on a good tactical shot on the net, it's going to kick the puck right out. Best pass is off the goalie's pad, right? And you're going to see this player be able to tap in a rebound. Now the drill's continuous. So once the guy driving to the net taps in that rebound, he's just going to swing around skating backwards. So here's the rebound shot. He's going to put it in, and then this player is going to turn around, skate backwards, and the drill is going to be continuous from that side. Okay? A couple things we're working on this drill is obviously back and forth passing, make sure our bottom hand on our stick is tight. Our transition and pivots. If we're on our backhand, learning to catch that puck on our backhand, which is a struggle for a lot of players. And then as we come in, putting a shot on the net that not only is the goalie forced to make a save, but if we have somebody crashing to the outside, that rebound is given up. Stay away from their blockers, stay away from their glove. Everybody can catch a baseball. It's a lot harder when you throw something at someone's feet for them to do something with it. And, of course, we're looking for this guy to crash the net hard for those rebounds. But great transition attack as well. So that's the Pelican net drive. All right? All right, then we're going to work into a small game here. And this is a fantastic small game. It's going to be new to all my players, at least. But basically, we're going to set 2 nets to the side here. And we're going to put 2 cones right here, which is going to separate the 2 ends. It's going to be 2-on-2, so purple versus black right here. 2-on-2, purple versus black right here as well. All right. So the coach is going to dump a puck in, and you guys are going to play 2-on-2 down at this end. So if black is trying to score, you guys are just going to keep going with it. If purple gets the puck and purple is attacking this way, the player that has the puck, he's got 2 options. He can rush and attack to try to create a 3-on-2 on this side, or he can make a good pass to an open forward, and once he makes that pass, he can follow it up. Now, we're going to work on our back checking here too. So besides the start of the game, it'll always be a 3-on-2 after that. Okay? So once he decides, in this instance or in this example, he makes a pass to his teammate, then you're going to see him join the rush. All right? So now it's 3 purple on 2 black. Okay? That's going to continue to go through. If the puck gets knocked out, the coach will knock another one in. Now, at some point, black's going to get possession of that puck. All right? 2 things are going to happen. Since one of the forwards from down here left, all we've got is a 2-on-1. So if this black, the forward, gets the puck and he rushes full speed, it could very quickly be a 3-on-1. So the player that initially was down here that led a rush, that made a pass and joined, he's got to turn around, he's got to back check as quick as he can, and he's got to make that a 3-on-2 before they get too far down here. And once again, whatever purple gets the puck, you can pass it or you can carry it, but you get to join the rush as well to make that 3-on-2. And then that black player, he's got to back check as quick as he can to pick somebody up. Now, my question to all my new guys is this. If this purple is back checking to get back into the play to help his partner out, how does he know which guy to pick up? Does he pick up this guy? Does he pick up this guy? Or does he pick up the guy that's rushing the puck? Okay? And things that I tell my defensemen are, if I'm the forward that's back here, or the defenseman that's back here, I'm going to point to the guy that I have so that back checkers know who they need to pick up as they're coming down the ice. And of course, we'll add that to our game situations as well. All right? Probably by about this time, it's going to be time to split up for us to have full ice the last 20 minutes. Excuse me. This is a full ice drill that's I want to keep adding the constant movement of our feet. Basically, what you're going to have is the forwards are going to be here on the blue line. It's going to have D in the opposite corners. Forward's going to fire a puck down to this defenseman, and then he's just going to start moving as quick as he can. I'd like to see you touch these dots at the top of the crease. I want to use as much of the ice as we can. I also want to work on nice angle passes instead of straight up and down passes where we're going to get crushed in body checking. That D is going to give us that puck back, and we're going to escape full speed, always moving our feet around the top of the circle. This defenseman's going to come around the top in between the cones, and you guys are going to play that one-on-one all the way down. Once they go through, we're going to send the other side, and you guys are going to do the exact same thing. We haven't made positions yet as a team, so I'd like to see everybody play D, everybody play forwards, give the coaches a chance to watch how you guys do in this situation. And then finally, we're going to end up with a fun neutral zone game. It's basically 3-on-3 inside with regroups. So we'll set 2 guys behind the net, 2 guys behind the net. In this instance, it's green versus black. So it's 3-on-3. Green's got the puck. Let's say green turns the puck over and the black guys take it. All right, the 3 green forwards that were on the ice, you have to come off, and then 3 new forwards get to come on. But to buy you time, the black team has to regroup with their defensemen. So if the black group takes it away from you guys, they have to turn around, feed it to this D, who does a D-to-D pass with his partner, and then they're going to give a breakout pass to you guys. Hopefully, in that time, these 3 green forwards hustled off to the bench and 3 new guys came on, and the attack can continue. So bottom line is, every time there's a change of possession, you must do a regroup with your defenseman behind the net. All right? Every time change of possession, regroup with your D behind the net. And that should wrap it up, guys.